EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Foxborough. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From out of the gun, here's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. May going to look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
3rd and a long way to go. Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It's going to be fielded back at the 5. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
11 MT. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
12. Here we go. Stop.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
They'll try to get the run game going. His first carry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
180. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm fine, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Gun. Gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Here we go. Stop.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
11. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Here we go, start. Hey, what's up?
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Henderson, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, sit up. Ready, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, and here is May. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up. Here's Bryce Baringer now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
18-yard line.
Twelve. 11. 12. 12.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm 1, ready?
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
11 empty. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
On the give, Scatterboo. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Gain on the play.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here we go. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. What? Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow
It's
developing on
3rd
that
and
screenplay
7.
there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Here's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and 11. To throw is May. To the right side here, pass is caught. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw now, May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's complete to Henderson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They're going. It's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. May going to look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Patriots are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
1st and goal at the
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready? Right up.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
11 mighty. Gun. Shot. Play action now. It's Burrow.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
On one. Ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get this set. 180. Stop.
Burrow. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Great job there by the quarterback going through his progressions and getting to the open man. I promise you, when they put this coverage in, they didn't just say, hey, nobody cover the back. Clearly somebody messed up in their assignment, but give credit to the quarterback for finding it.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Made out on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Hey, what's that?
May to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Hey, what's that?
This time they stay on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Patriots first down. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. This one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Here we go. Hey,
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25. Yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180 shots.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Room to run at the 40. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
I'm fine, ready?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 11-yard line.
Bring it in.
Off the play fake, here's May. Throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
And it's hardly
line.
an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
They run straight ahead with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment,
A gain of 2.
keeps this to a
Brings up
modest gain at
second and
best.
8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Once more, it's Henderson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
First and 10
That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
What's that?
They'll go play action with May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's get set.
On first down, Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. at him go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. What's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third and inches.
Here goes tonight.
Here's May. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
On play action, here's May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New England.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Cook. He's inside the 30. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21.
21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35-yard line.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw now, May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A second effort, and he is in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Pats have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 5.
Here we go.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
11 MT, 11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop, stop.
They'll run with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Side. 180. 180. 11. Side.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
35, Patriots 28. Evan McPherson to kick
So the
off
lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Hey, what's up?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's up?
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now, May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, start. Hey, what's up?
Again, it's Henderson, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Hey, here we go, start. Hey, what's up?
May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll go. Here's May. He'll look middle, and he's... The Bengals have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, New England.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Throw again is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going. It's May. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can, and now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, what's...
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
1-1, ready? 11, MT, Kate. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Once again, it's Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. New England going to take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Here, 11, Thomas. White 80.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Let's play together.